Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This video is going to be the rewards opening for 100% Necropolis, which I just finished about a day ago. What a great journey. I really enjoyed this content. For me personally, it is my favorite piece of content that's ever been released. And I think it's pretty fair to say that by far it is the best Everest content that has ever been completed. It may not be for everyone. If you don't like these long form things, if you are missing some champions in your roster and need to build toward them, I can totally understand how this isn't your thing. But for me personally, I felt like I was attending sort of the final exam for what I've been studying for the past 8 years when it comes to building a roster, choosing champions, reading nodes, understanding fights, altering your play style. It just felt from top to bottom like a really challenging but fair piece of content. And for me personally, who has always enjoyed this type of Everest content, like looking back at Abyss, it was some of my favorite times in the whole game when I was clearing it with some of my friends at the same time. This was really just the pinnacle of my MCOC experience so far. And I just absolutely loved it. And I will say I am very, very fortunate. I did have a lot of the correct pieces of the puzzle needed to take some of these lanes. Having a 7-star Shuri is just absolutely huge. The fact that I ascended Kate Bishop before this was also huge. Guillotine 2099 put in so much work, as did Ascended Absorbing Man. And then I even had some weird champs, like I used Null a little bit, which I didn't see that many people doing. And I also use Scorpion and future Ant-Man a little bit too. So in an upcoming future video, I'm going to be going over all my teams, telling you my different strategies and who I used where. But in this video, I just wanted to get out of the way first to say how much I enjoyed this content. I thought it was just perfectly designed. It was so much fun. And for me, kind of going through it with some of my friends at the same time, it gave me that same feeling as when I was going through the Abyss. But I just think objectively it is better content. Before we get started with the rewards opening, I do want to just briefly talk about these rewards and how they sit in the current economy of the game. Now, if you look at everything that is added to the game between November and January of 2023 into 2024, all the deals, all the offers that you can get for money and units, I think pretty clearly that going 100% Necropolis is actually the most things that you can add to your account with the most value, aside from like the absolute top brackets of Banquet, which, you know, that is always the case when it comes to that. But even if you bought every single offer on Cyber Weekend, you could only get one rank 3, where there are 2 rank 3s available here. And then when you consider all the path rewards, the 7-star Maestro, the mastery point, the 2 additional ascensions, and the rank 5s that you get, it's just such a massive influx of resources for your account. And it really is one of the first times in a very long time during a big period where there are a lot of deals and offers that doing the content is this rewarding compared to everything else. So, you know, if you had to ask me which one would you rather do, Banquet, going crazy trying to get like top 1%, or, you know, doing something like Necropolis 100%, or buying all the Cyber Weekend deals, if I had to pick one, I would still pick Necropolis. And the fact that for me personally, and I think for a lot of people, it was a fun experience going through it and challenging at the same time, I just think that bodes so well for the game and the way the economy is changing. So we love to see this. And with that, let's get to the rewards opening. So now we get to choose our launch pool 7-star, and I have a very good idea of who I'm going to pick, and I'm just looking through them to make sure I really, really want this champion. Now, the champions I don't have are Titania and Mantis. I mean, there's a few other ones that I don't have, but those and Venom are the most powerful champions that I don't have that I really would like a copy of. However, I am very committed to this. I am taking my favorite champion to rank 3, and she is not duped. So I went for the Elsa dupe. This pool is just getting bigger and bigger, and the chances of duping your favorite champion with a basic 7-star, it's just not that probable. So I went for the definite, let's dupe that Elsa, get her to Sig 20 so that when she gets rank 3, she's in my profile, she is awakened. It's a really good awakened ability. Now, I made a slight mistake by doing a 7-star Crystal Path as my last one because I had to pick Elsa first. So I'm really hoping we don't double dupe Elsa here. And we're seeing the Overseer, and it rolls over onto Shang-Chi, who, oh my lord, that is a good champion. And he just entered the basic pool. And yeah, I think of all the Summoner's Choice champions, he was one of the strongest in that pool that just came over from the Titan. So I am like really kind of surprised that I have Shang-Chi as a 7-star on my account. But he's just going to be phenomenal. Then the 6-star relics, the 3 out of the last 4 6-star relics have been Vision for me, so that's a little strange. I just duped him 2 more times, and we got Green Goblin, who Green Goblin's probably going to go on future Ant-Man, and Vision I currently use for Omega Sentinel, but Vision is actually very, very strong, so I guess I don't mind getting a couple of dupes on that. The rest of the relics we don't have to really super worry about here, but we do have a Titan Crystal. So out of my first 2 Titan Crystals, go watch the video. I got some pretty interesting champs, but I really wanted Kushala and I really wanted Photon, so hoping to get one of them. However, I don't have all of these 2023 champs by a long shot, so any of the new ones would be pretty cool. And almost got the penny dupe, but it actually rolls over to Werewolf, who I love this champion. I have him as a 6-star as a rank 4, so I've already gotten a little used to him. I've used him in Battlegrounds. He is an amazing attacker for Battlegrounds, and he absolutely does not need his dupe to be a good attacker. You could argue that it's a little bit nice to have it for defense. But anyway, getting onto the main event here, 2 to 3 gem, generic gem. It was always going to be going to Elsa Bloodstone. And with that, ranking up my favorite champ, we get the Valiant milestone. I love how the game just lights up like that. It's such a cool moment. So we got our Valiant, and now we're going to use all this extra cosmic ISO to rank her up, just because I'm a little low on ISO, so I can't just be like selling bricks here or there. So yeah, we're going to claim all the skill and go with Elsa. So listen, as we're ranking up Elsa in the background, Elsa was my first rank 3 6-star skill champion. And it was because she was duped and I needed a champ that was duped at rank 3. I learned her after I ranked her up, and ever since that, I've just fallen in love with the champion. I fully admit she is not the best skill in the game. There are so many other skill champions that have more in their kit than she does. However, there's something about the way she plays, the things that she counters, her animations, and just the way that she goes about doing her business that I absolutely love this champion. And on top of it, she has the attacker tactic in Alliance War next season. I actually low-key think she might be one of the most banned champions who gets blacklisted next season, because she's going to be extremely powerful, has the easy access to intercepts and things like that. So here we go. We have the Valiant. We have Elsa and America Chavez, my other rank 3. And we also have Carl and Kate, who are 2 of my favorite champions, 2 of my MVPs when it came to Necropolis. They are in the profile. I hope that's what it looks like to the outside world. At least to me, that's what I see, which is pretty awesome. And right now, I do love my Elsa profile pick, but I think it is time to find the Nameless Grandmaster. After earning this in about a month's time of doing Necropolis, we are going to throw that on. And that's a pretty cool profile, man. I'm pretty happy with that. Very Angry Cows Collision. Platinum 4 War Finish. It's the first time our alliance has gotten Platinum 4. We've got the Carl and the Kate and the 2 rank 3s. Pretty amazing. So now just taking a look at some of the new 7-stars that we have on this account. I got Penny Parker and Morbius dupe just a couple days ago. The Maestro is looking amazing. Silver Surfer and Iron Man I got fairly recently, but you can see here this is going to be the last thing we talk about in this video before signing off. I did have a generic 1 to 2 gem, and I decided to give it to Maestro because I am very sure that he is an annoying defender. And I think I'm the only one in my alliance that has the 7-star right now, so I wasn't able to commit to a full rank 3 Maestro, but I do think on defense having, you know, the stat focus and the extra 7-star stats and 81,000 health that he has in that screenshot is going to be pretty awesome for him. So anyway, this is going to be a short video. I just wanted to show you the rewards opening. We got some pretty cool stuff. We got some good 7-stars, and again, ranking up that Elsa to rank 3 duped just feels so so perfect for this account for our Valiant level rank 3 as well. I will definitely be doing a few more things coming out. We're going to have some Elsa rank 3 gameplay. We're going to have some America Chavez rank 3 gameplay. Expect those in January. And then I have 2 more gameplay videos. There's going to be a future Ant-Man showcase against Storm X, and as well we're going to talk about the Sandman node and how to set that up with Kate Bishop. Those videos are coming out soon, and then hopefully before the end of the month I will also have my complete, I'm not going to necessarily call it a guide, but just sort of my complete overview of who I used where and which fights I think are the most dangerous, etc., which will hopefully be helpful for you as you're going for 100%. Anyway, thanks for checking out this video. Super pumped about Necropolis. Hope you are too. And if you're not, it's still really, really good. It still has really, really good rewards. So with that, we're going to sign off for today. Hope you have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next one.